everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel CrackZat Turning Problems into Solutions. This is me Priyasha Das, and today I'm going to start a completely new segment called as psychometric tests. Now, before I proceed with psychometric tests and you people start thinking that the psychometric tests are only for the people who appear for the MyCat examinations, then you people are highly mistaken, because psychometric test is conducted not just in MICA but in every MBA exam. Now you must be asking me how we don't even see it. See, some examinations include it as a written part, like MICA is one such exam which includes it in the written part. But all the MBA exams, after you finish the exams, you have to qualify the GDPI VAT round. You have to write SOPs, and in all this process you will be marked upon your psychological traits. In the PI round, whether you are going for a personal interview round for a campus placement or for a job role change or for the MBA exams or the B schools, you would realize that they will suddenly ask you a question: you like gossip, yes or no? Or they will directly ask you a question that if you find that you deliberately wanted something but the other person next to you wants it more than you wanted, then will you give it to him? These kind of questions, these are called as the psychometric questions, which determine your psychological traits, your personality traits, and these type of questions are being asked in all the B school personal interviews, along with any personal interview you face in your life. So this psychometric test series, which I'm going to discuss in the upcoming videos, will be helpful to one and all, not just for the people who are preparing for the MICA examinations. And the most interesting part about the psychometric test is that it is qualifying in nature. When I say a test is qualifying in nature, that means that you have to answer, first of all the questions, not missing out on any single question. And second thing, that there is no right answer or wrong answer to a psychometric test question. Rather, based on your answer or selection of your option, they will develop a personality trait and they will check that if your personality trait is falling in the category they wanted or not. And MICA has never ever released the requirement of personality which they want, so that people might manipulate the answers in the psychometric test. Okay, now अब जो मैं बोलने वाली हूँ, this is a bit of a weird thing, but this is true. मैं इस सीरीज में, इस पूरे वीडियो सीरीज में, दिस कैन नॉट बी कंप्लीटेड इन वन सेगमेंट और वन वीडियो, सो दैट्स व्हाई मैंने इसका पार्ट्स बनाया है. दिस इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट. एंड इन पूरी सीरीज में आई विल टेल यू अबाउट अ वेरी वेरी रफ ट्रुथ. एंड द थिंग इज दैट ओके, आप एक बार अपना ट्रू सेल्फ का पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट दे दो, and you have various websites on internet, but I prefer 16personalities.com the most. Okay, and I would share the link in the description box as well. You can go and take your personality test and drop below in the chat, that is comment section, that what was your personality, and we can have a discussion on that in the upcoming videos कि हर personality का क्या prospects है और हमें किस टाइप की पर्सनालिटी उन्हें दिखानी है, so that they select us. Now before I proceed with this, I'll try to tell you कि मैंने अपने resources कहाँ से लिए हैं, and the research which I have done on the psychometric test, not only coming in MICA but the overall psychometric tests. I'll tell you how I got to know that what kind of answers can really lead to a characteristic or a personality which will be selected by the MICA people. So I have a couple of I have a good number of friends who have given the MICA exams, who are actually studying also and have also passed out. And keeping that in mind, I just contacted a handful of them, and 60% of the people whom I contacted were the ones who qualified the test. So I asked them the number of questions they remember, memory based, and the answers they selected. Okay, their actual personality traits. I made them give the 16 personalities test again, and whatever answers they chose, I just noted it down, and I noted down the personality. मैंने उस पे काफी research की. उसके बाद the remaining 40% of the people who did not qualify the test, मैंने उनसे भी उनके memory based answers पूछे, उनसे भी 16 personality tests दिलवाया and उनके answers देखे, उसे record किया. And then my mom is very very closely associated with psychology, so that's why उनकी भी काफी यहाँ पर मैंने help ली है to develop this research which I found or which I did regarding the psychometric test. और ये सब कुछ करने के बाद essentially I came to a point where I found that there are 16 types of personalities as mentioned in the 16personalities.com website, जो कि मैं in detail लूंगी वीडियो में. And among that there are some judging some things in which they judge the personality. There are some nature scales, okay, like the first very common nature scale is introvert extrovert. Okay, how much percentage you are introvert, what percentage of you is extrovert. Of course no one can be 100% introvert or 100% extrovert. Okay, that is abnormal. So what percentage of you is introvert, what percentage of you is extrovert, ये मैंने देखा. After that there is another scale which is intuitive and observant. There is another scale which is thinking versus feeling, which can be easily classified as dil se sochna or dimag se sochna wala kind of things. And the last can be I think judging and prospecting, whether you like the things more organized or you don't, you go with the flow, what kind of personality you are. इन सभी चीजों पर इन सभी चीजों पर दे वर्क टुगेदर एंड दे मेक अ पर्टिकुलर पर्सनालिटी. एंड जिस टाइप की पर्सनालिटीज क्वालिफाई करती है माइका के राउंड में या किसी भी बी स्कूल के पर्सनल इंटरव्यू में, that I just tried to figure out with the like multiple answers which I got from different people, and वो ही मैं डिस्कस करने वाली हूँ इस वीडियो में एंड इसके आने वाले पार्ट्स में भी. Now before I tell you anything in detail about किस तरह के questions को कैसे आंसर करने पर you will come out as a particular trait, तो वो मैं आपको मतलब एक डिटेल्ड वर्जन में बताऊंगी फॉर ईच नेचर स्केल. ओके, फॉर नाउ इफ यू वांट आई कैन जस्ट शो यू a screenshot of what test I took, and this test was completely not thinking in keeping in mind that मुझे इस तरह का balanced answer देना है, rather what I actually do. So I found that the research which I made, according to that, this kind of a personality falls particularly in the trait of what I required. That means if I would have given answers like this, I would have qualified the exam in MyCAT or in any other personal interview round. तो मेरा जो personality आया था that was as turbulent executive. Okay, and मेरा code था ESTJT. T means the last T means turbulent in nature, and ESTJ means E stands for extrovert. Okay, here S stands for observant. Okay, T here stands for thinking personality, and J here stands for judging personality. Now इसकी description मैं आपको upcoming वीडियो पे दूंगी कि कैसे questions answer करें so that आप extrovert की कैटेगरी में फॉल करो, thinking के कैटेगरी में फॉल करो, judging या prospecting, intuitive या observant, कैसे आंसर्स देने पर आप कैसे आंसर मतलब किस कैटेगरी में फॉल करोगे. एंड हाँ, ये चीज बहुत क्लियरली मेंशन्ड है हर साइकोमेट्रिक एग्जाम के प्रिपरेशन के लिए. इफ यू चेक आउट द वीडियोस और यू चेक आउट द information PDFs, you would see that they always instruct you to be true to yourself. But जो 40% से मेरी बात हुई, they were also true to themselves. Okay, and the problem with few of them was they were a bit of more introvert compared to extrovert. ठीक है, बट ऐसा तो नहीं है ना. if you are actually going for a marketing college, the college which is providing you marketing ka course, then of course they would expect a bit of you to be extroverted. Ab mera hi percentage dekh lo, the balance which the profile shows is actually what gets selected. Look at the balance. I'm not even 60% extrovert. I fall into the category of 52% extrovert and 48% introvert. And I think ये स्केल अगर 60-40 भी चला गया या 70-30 भी चला गया तो भी ठीक है, क्योंकि आप जिस प्रोफेशन में जाना चाहते हो, ऑफ कोर्स आई डोंट वांट टू गो इन मार्केटिंग, ओके, वरना इफ आई वुड हैव really had that vigor of going into marketing, मेरा ये extroverted percentage बहुत ऊपर गया होता. But you can manipulate it. You can manipulate your answers here. Now I know what I'm saying, few people will say that no, we are supposed to be true to ourselves, but yeah, you can definitely work on yourself. अगर आपको लगता है कि आप जिस कॉलेज को टारगेट कर रहे हो या जिस भी कंपनी को टारगेट कर रहे हो उसे अपने जॉब प्रोफाइल के हिसाब से थोड़े से एक्स्ट्रावर्टेड लोग चाहिए कंपेयर टू द वंस हु स्टे टू देमसेल्व्स, then of course you can work on yourself. अपने ऊपर आप थोड़ा काम कर सकते हैं. And these personality tests are made exactly for the same reason, ताकि आप अपने strengths और अपने weaknesses समझ पाओ और उस पर as a person काम कर पाओ. Correct? So keeping that in mind, आप थोड़े से अगर answers manipulate कर दोगे तो that will not harm you, because at least इस round को qualify करने के बाद when you start studying in the college, you would eventually develop that characteristic of being an extrovert. क्योंकि अगर आप ऐसे कोई भी प्रोफेशनल फील्ड में जाते हो जहां पर आपको बोलना है, लोगों से मिलना है, दोस्त बनाने हैं, तो in that point you know what to do, right? You know that you have to be an extrovert. Now a person who doesn't likes to make new friends, okay, will definitely not fall into the category of extrovert. And actually अगर आप ये टेस्ट 16 personalities का टेस्ट देना स्टार्ट करोगे, you will realize that the first question is you make new friends easily, and upon that you have to select an answer of strongly disagree, somewhat agree, okay, neither agree nor disagree, and similarly on the agree scale. Okay, so here you need to understand how we'll do that, and I'll teach you that step by step, so that कुछ ऐसा भी नहीं है कि आपको अपने ऊपर 100% काम करना होगा. Only 10% काम करके भी you can just manage to qualify this round. अब एनर्जी के फॉर्म में देखा जाए तो आई एम मोर ऑब्जर्वेंट इन नेचर देन इंट्यूटिव. अब इसका कंपैरिजन क्या है, आई विल टेक इट अप सेपरेटली इन अ वीडियो. एंड उन्हें किस तरह के लोग पसंद है, इंट्यूटिव या ऑब्जर्वेंट, ये भी मैं बताऊंगी. एक्चुअली ये काफी बेसिक स्केल है, यहाँ पर इससे उतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता, बट फर्क पड़ता है नेचर स्केल और टैक्टिस स्केल पे. नेचर स्केल इज द ट्रेट वेयर यू हैव थिंकिंग and feeling. I'll compare this in detail, but for just in short I can tell you कि thinking वो लोग होते हैं जो दिमाग से काम लेते हैं, and feeling are those people whose actions depend upon their emotions or who take decisions from their heart. Okay, so ये भी percentage काफी close है मेरा 57-43. Okay, so it's a very balanced one. And if I work by tactics, like what kind of approach I build when I am working or things like that, then I'm 54% judging and 46% prospecting. Again, a very balanced scale. Okay, ये चीजें कभी भी ये नहीं कहती कि आपको सिर्फ जजिंग ही होना है या आपको सिर्फ प्रोस्पेक्टिंग ही होना है. This actually wants a scale. See, for example, judging is good to an extent till you actually make the things organized, okay, work according to a to-do list, things like that. Okay, इस तरह के questions के answers आपको judging और prospecting है या नहीं उस पे judge करेंगे. But if you are too rigid, like how can a judging person be bad? They will not select your profile. If you're too rigid, like if the question is asked that for example you will love to work when the things are completely organized and set, okay, this is your question, and you give a totally agree, okay, then in that case what happens, you come into a category where you are falling into the stubborn and the rigid. मेरे खुद के प्रोफाइल में मेरे खुद के प्रोफाइल में under the strengths and the weaknesses there was one weakness that I am a perfectionist, and that is a weakness, okay, for for people, of course, because when we are working in a field like that, if we are too much concerned about a particular thing, it might sound as a uh, what should I say, a weakness for a person, okay, that he is too rigid, too stubborn, that no, if it is not correct, it is not correct, kind of thing. Okay, so I can work on this thing upon what I found as my personality trait, and I can even manipulate my answers. Like, instead of going for totally agree in the question which asked me that would you like to work, do you would like to work in an environment where everything is completely organized and set, then I can say somewhat agree, and I can manage that. Okay, manage that, not going into extremes. Remember, हमने ये decision making that के लिए भी पढ़ा था कि कभी भी कोई extreme answer option can never be our answer, right? So keeping that in, using the same thing over here in the psychometric test also, आपको इसी चीज को ध्यान में रखना है कि यहाँ पे कहीं पर भी आपको एक्सट्रीम नहीं जाना। अब असर्टिव और टर्बुलेंट के भी कंपैरिजन में मेरा 40-50 में ही है स्केल। सो एवरीवेयर यू सी एक्सेप्ट फॉर दिस एनर्जी पार्ट, मेरे सारे स्केल्स कितने बैलेंस्ड हैं, 50-40 50-40। और शायद इसी तरह के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स उन लोगों को चाहिए जो लोग अपने लाइफ में काफी बैलेंस्ड हैं। मैंने तो ऐसा कुछ सोच के नहीं दिया था ऑफ कोर्स ये टेस्ट, बट I would definitely, I have again given a lot of tests after this, and I have seen कि किस तरह के लोग और किस तरह की category they are preferring. Okay, and I have data from the other peoples who actually qualified the MICA psychometric test. तो उन लोगों का भी profiles मेरे पास है, and उनके भी answers मेरे पास है, तो मैं वो सब कुछ आपके साथ share करने वाली हूँ in the part 2, 3, 4 of this video. Okay, एंड वी विल डिस्कस इन डिटेल कि इंसान की रिक्वायरमेंट, उन लोगों की रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है और हमें उस हिसाब से अपने आंसर्स को कैसे मैनिपुलेट करना है। So I hope, मैंने देखा है कि this kind of a video is still not available anywhere on YouTube or on any website. So I hope that this can be the new move and you people can really get some help from these videos. And for the people who are preparing for MyCAT, they can qualify this round using these informations. And the people who are preparing for the other PI rounds for the other colleges or for their campus placements can also take the benefit from it. So if you do think that this video was useful and new, then please like this video, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new to this channel. And until we meet again, please take care and thanks for watching.